Hey everyone, what is going on? Look, I'm excited. We're going to be rebranding the podcast. We're going to be rebranding a lot that I do. The Tell Me More podcast was great. Major League Success was fantastic. But, I'm really passionate about helping new agents and agents that are struggling get clarity around how to go in and build this business and get clarity around what they need to be focusing on and opening up the playbook to show them that the only thing that truly matters is to focus on the things that will drive the business forward. And with that, officially announcing and releasing the real estate cheat code. And I'm excited to take you down this journey. And the journey is the journey that I went on over the last 12 years of, being a brand new agent, joining a team, helping build the team, understanding the business, understanding partnerships, understanding how to create leverage within your business, understanding growth and understanding personalities and how to help others grow in this business. And, with the real estate cheat code, I'm super excited to be releasing that to you guys. And, moving forward, we're going to be sharing, strategies. We're going to be talking tactics. We're going to be having people on the show to share exactly what they've been doing in order to have success in this business. And we're still going to have people on to share their journey, right? And how did they get into real estate? So I wanted to break down, how did I come up with the real estate cheat code? This has been on my mind for a couple years, and it's really, a reflection of me having a cheat code when I got into the business. And this is where my passion comes from, of helping new people. Well, the real estate cheat code is broken down into 5 different sections. You have the real estate launch, you have fast track, the value advantage, the team advantage, and the broker advantage. Those are the 5 things that you need to be focusing on in order to speed up the time that it takes for you to have success, in my belief. Let's talk about the real estate launch. Or relaunch. Let's just say you're an established agent, right? And you're in a slump and you just need to relaunch, your business. Or if you're getting into the business and you're brand new and you want to launch your business. The real estate launch is broken down into 5 things. 1, business pillars. What's a business pillar, John? See, a lot of agents struggle in this business because they do not know where their next client is coming from. The other thing that an agent struggles with is they don't know when they're getting paid next. So if they don't know who their client is and where they're coming from, and they don't know when that deal is actually going to happen, that is the recipe for disaster. That is why we have a failure rate of 87% by year 2 in our business. That is why the average agent only makes $9,600 in the first 3 years, or each year for the first 3 years in their business. Because they don't know where their client is going to come from, and they don't know when it's going to happen. The real estate launch, we talk about business pillars, and that is getting clarity around how do you want to go and attract someone to work with you. Now, I believe that you should have 2, no more than 3 business pillars. If you do more than 3, typically you're doing nothing because you're spreading yourself too thin, and your energy and your emotions and your thoughts are all over the place. So no more than 3, and 1 is extremely dangerous because you're putting all of your eggs into one basket. And I don't believe that is the right way to go out and to start your career and to build your career. So how do we determine what the business pillars should be? In my opinion, I believe they should be based off of your personality, and I believe they should be based off of your current interests. See, I believe that you can go and build your business any way that you want, and that it only comes down to consistency and if you show up. So if I can get you focused on doing business pillars that are in alignment to who you are and how you operate, you're probably going to show up more consistently than not, because you're probably going to enjoy the prospecting that comes with it. We'll talk about that next. If I help you find business pillars that are in alignment with your hobbies, well, you're definitely going to enjoy it. And you're also going to find people that are pretty similar to you. You have a common interest, which is one of the things that we need to be focusing on when we're trying to go out and help clients. That's the second thing, right? And the third thing is obviously you're going to always have your sphere of influence as a business pillar. That one is a given. That one is a guarantee that all of us should be focusing on our sphere of influence, the people that already know us, like us, and trust us, that we already are around or associate with on a regular basis, or are on a fairly regular basis. So the business pillars are geared towards your personality, your common interests, and your SOI. And I believe any of them work as long as we do them consistently. So the second part of the real estate launch is your IPAs, your income producing activities. And your income producing activities are what do you need to be focusing on every single day in order to drive the business forward, in order to have conversations with people about real estate. And we're going to dive into this a little bit deeper with Fast Track. But the IPAs are your business drivers, right? What is going to be bringing in the income? So we need to get clarity around what truly is an IPA and what's not. The third thing is tracking your business. This is you understanding the sales cycle, the sales process, the psychology of the lead and where they're at in the process, and really understanding the back-end math behind it. This is what's going to allow you to scale up. This is going to allow you to scale down. This is going to allow you to make the decision of, is this thing working and do I want to keep the results where we're at? This is going to tell you the metrics. This is going to be, for your traditional internet lead. Why is it true that for every 100 leads that you get, 1 or 2 are actually going to become a client of yours? And it's probably going to be on average somewhere between 6 months and 12 months before they actually buy a home. Some may be a little bit faster. Some of those leads may be a lot longer, right? It's understanding the math behind your business pillars and then the income producing activities, right? And it should bring you clarity. I mentioned clarity in the beginning. It should bring you some clarity on your business. You're not going in blind. The fourth thing is activity and time management. Really understanding that your calendar is a system for you. And what gets put into the calendar typically gets done. And in our case, a lot of people get into the business because they want more money, more freedom, and more flexibility in their schedule. Well, the freedom to do whatever we want and the flexibility in our schedule is really what helps the failure rate stay at 87%. So as an agent, really understanding what are the activities that I need to be putting into my calendar and what's the time that I need to dedicate to that. And the most successful people in our industry wake up every single day and they tell themselves what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. They have it in their schedule of when is prospecting time. When am I available to do admin work? When am I available to do appointments? When am I spending time with family? When am I eating lunch? When am I going to the gym? See, all of those are in the most successful people's calendars. And their calendar tells them what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And that is one of the hardest things that a lot of agents struggle with, because the part of the reason why they got into this business in the first place is because they were tired of being told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. But if you want consistent success, you need to live by your calendar, and you need to tell yourselves when you're prospecting, when you're doing admin work, when you're available for clients, when you're available for family, when you're available for your health. And the fifth thing in the real estate launch is I believe that everyone should have a coach and mentor, someone that is already further along on the journey, right? That can guide you down the path that you want to take. I believe that everyone should have a peer, someone that's in the same position as you. They're going through the same highs and they're experiencing the same lows. And they're going to be your support system. They're going to be your accountability partner. They're going to be right there with you side by side, because you need that. And the third thing that I believe is that you can coach someone or mentor someone to get to where you're currently at. I don't care if it's one transaction or 500 transactions. You can coach someone to get to where you're at. And what I found with you being able to coach and mentor someone is become a better communicator. You have to simplify the complexities of building your business and simplify it and articulate it in a way for someone that has never been there to understand it and to get clarity around what they need to be doing and implementing and executing on in order to get to that level. Now, the second part, fast track. Fast track is your daily success guide. It's made up of 3 lists: your SOI list, your top 50 list, and your hot list, plus the daily success plan, which is what do you need to be focusing on every single day. I believe in lists. So your SOI list, it's a working document. You're always adding people to it. You're always removing people from it. Your SOI list is going to tell you who you need to be staying in front of and staying top of mind when it comes to buying, selling, or investing in real estate. Your top 50 list are people that you've spoken to that have told you that they're looking to do something within the next 12 to 18 months. Those go on your top 50 list. These are the people that I definitely have to stay in front of over that period of time. And that is also a working list. It's a working document. You're going to add people to it. You're going to remove people from it. But the more that you add to your top 50 list, the more deals you're going to be doing, because that moves into your hot list. And your hot list are the people that you're actively working with, or that they're going to be doing something with you or in real estate within the next 3 to 4 months. And what you get with those lists is you get a funnel, right? Your SOI list, your database, CRM, all of those things is your top of the funnel, right? From your top of the funnel, your job is to stay top of mind, to have conversations. The people that indicate that they're going to be doing something here in the next 12 to 18 months, you leave them on your SOI list, but you also then add them to that top 50 list. The more people that you have on your top 50 list is going to funnel down into your hot list. And then your hot list is going to funnel down into closed clients that we're actually going to be able to help. Now, with the daily success plan, a lot of agents struggle with, they don't know what to do every single day in order to go out and attract business. Well, the daily success plan is your daily guide. It walks you through exactly what you need to be doing every single day in order to go out and get business. It's 5 DMs or text messages. It's 15 comments. It's 1 handwritten note and gather 1 address. It's 1 hour of training, whether that's reading a book, a podcast, a YouTube video. It's 1 hour of training every single day. It's 2 phone calls to your SOI. Or if you're doing internet leads, I think you should be doing a minimum of 25 calls every single day. And it's a point system, so it allows you to track your business. And this is the power of consistency. And there's a great book by Weldon Long called The Power of Consistency. The fast track is 23 points every single day, which represents 23 different touches every single day. And when you break that down over the course of a year, that's 5,520 touches that you're going to be making with individuals. Now, some of those are obviously going to be repeat touches because you're going to be following up and all of those things. But out of 5,520 touches every single day, if you convert it at 1%, that's 55 transactions. If you convert a 0.5%, it's 27.5. See, it's not just the one day. 23 points in one day does not seem a lot, but it's the compound effect. It's the power of consistency. And in the book, Weldon talks about you can't do things right consistently and get wrong results. And the struggle with agents is they're not consistent on those income producing activities. And the daily success plan is the thing that allows you to wake up every single day, and it's your guide. It tells you exactly what you should be focusing on in order to go and get business. And you have to give it the time. You have to give it consistency. You have to allow it to compound over days, weeks, months, quarters, years, and the business will come. The third thing is the value advantage. The value advantage is broken down into 4 things. It's how do you articulate your value to a client or a potential client before they ever decide to work with you? What can you bring to the table? What value can you bring them before they ever decide to work with you? The second thing is what value do you bring to them when they're in the process of working with you when it comes to buying, selling, or investing real estate? What's the value you bring to them after closing, after they're going to stop working with you for a while? What value can you bring to them during that period of time? And what's the value that you can bring to them because of your preferred partners that you do business with? What's the value that they're going to bring to your clients? And the value advantage is you sitting down and articulating it to your client so they understand exactly what you're going to be doing for them. And that way you can justify the fees that you charge and the service that you provide. And your client should never question your value because you're sitting down and you're articulating it in a way that they understand it and they can see it. The fifth thing within the real estate cheat code is the value that your team can provide your clients or you. You don't have to be on a real estate team to have a team. If you're a solo agent, your team is your lending partner. Your team is your title company. Your team is your home inspector, your home warranty rep, your insurance agent, your person at the front desk, your office manager, your broker, maybe agents in your office, your mentor. They all can bring you value. And you can pass that value on to your clients. So you need to understand what that value is and how do you articulate it in a way to your clients. So not only are they getting your value from the value advantage, but now they're getting the value from your team as a whole and the experience that they're going to get because they're working with you and your team. And the fifth thing that you need to know within the real estate cheat code is the value that your brokerage brings to the table. The value that they bring to you and your business, and the value that they're going to bring to your clients. And you may say, well, my brokerage doesn't bring value to me, but they do, right? It may be the model. It may be the office. It may be the marketing department. It may be the trainings that they put on. It may be the guest speakers that they bring in. It may be the environment that they created, the culture that they have. There's a lot of value in what your brokerage brings to the table. And it's your job as an agent to sit down and understand it so that way you can articulate it and pass it on to your clients. Now, I'm super excited to release the real estate cheat code. I'm super excited for this new journey that we're starting. I'm super excited to have you guys come and join me on the journey. If you guys have questions as we go, please reach out to me, drop them in the comments. If you guys want to talk about different strategies or tactics or what's working and what's not working, please reach out to me, drop them in the comments. My mission is to change the failure rate of our industry. I do not believe that it needs to be 87% failure rate. I believe that we can have community over competition. I believe that we all can win. I believe that we can all share what's working and what's not working. And I believe that we all go through the same shit. I don't care where you're at, how many deals you're doing, we're all experiencing the same things. So if we come together as a community, if we're willing to open up and talk about not only just about our wins that social media sees, but the struggles and the challenges that we face every single day with growing our real estate business, then we all can become better. And I believe in this journey, and I believe real estate cheat code is going to be the thing that truly helps you guys in your business. So come along on the journey, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the follow button, and let's grow together and let's become better at real estate.